Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Okay. Take that, Von Karma.
Von Karma. Where's Mr. Yogi? The lights turned off. You guys under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent in this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well.
Von Karma probably knows that Miles probably killed his dad, whatever, you know? Right. Like, oh no! And then it shot.
Yes, this court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Objection! Release the confetti!
Look how straight he's standing up. Look at this.
Oh yeah. That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Look! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them that he was the murderer in Deal 6.
What the heck? Did you just say,
But he was
Maya?
literally a little kid at the time. What was he supposed to do?
What did you just say, Maya? He was the murderer in the Deal 6 incident?
He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
What? He killed his own dad? It's like yelling at.
Oh, what do I do? Let's raise an objection. You know? The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
No, Mr. Wright. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Whoops.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. Let's give everyone a chance now, Mr. Wright. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the Dale 6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for Dale 6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. What happens next time? Find out. What happens next? Find out next time on this episode of... He's talking like one of those narrators. I'm really not sure how I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. No! During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. No! Objection!
December 28, 2:24 p.m. District Court defendant lobby number 2.
That entire trial apparently lasted like 4 hours. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir.
I don't believe it either.
I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy, just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Oh, what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What? My nightmares are true, though.
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning.
I had a nightmare about the end of the world, and that happens tomorrow. Please just let me have this.
I'll prove you're innocent. You're innocent. Trust me.
Right. I love you. Oh, no, I guess he's not saying anything again. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his on his own guilt. Yeah, he has admitted his guilt, his own. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, through pointless, let the defense do their stupid cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out in a few hours. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. Unconventional? Though I like cheating. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? I really got it.
Very well. Oh, hair got my mouth. Yeah. Real, disgusting. I hate it when this happens. Okay, anyways, will Miles Edgeworth take the stand, please?
Beard hair in my mouth all the time.
Come on, boy, take the stand. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about the dream yesterday, I noticed something. The one detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. It sounded like a banshee. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well.
Well, he was like 6 years old or something. Not 6, but like probably 11?
Edgeworth?
Yeah, Edgeworth at the time.
Yeah, probably. Very well.
You can't really remember the stuff from there that good.
Mr.
Anyway.
Wright, yeah. Your cross-examination, please.
Squeezy, wheezy, lemon squeezy.
yeah, okay.
No.
Okay, well, let's just look at the DL6 case file. And no clues found on the scene.
Okay.
Trapped in the elevator, returning. Age 9. Oh, wow. Okay. Lost a trial with his son. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Where'd the other bullet go? Just nowhere?
I think out the window. But yeah, there's absolutely no way it would have fired twice from Edgeworth throwing it. It maybe would have fired once, but not twice. So I think maybe that's the thing.
How could it even fire from someone throwing it anyway?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Yeah,
confused. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. Okay.
Still be Polly.
Trapped in an elevator with the Edgeworths.
The Edgeworths.
A bunch of Edgeworths over there.
I'm worth all of my edge.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, I think it might be this.
Those Edgeworths over there, is that what you think?
Those Edgeworths.
Like, it's either no clues found on the scene or whatever, or it's, about the bullet and heart murder weapon fired twice.
Yeah. So, see if there's like anywhere where it says,
The gun only fired once.
Following the COV. Something heavy fell to my feet. I picked it up and threw it at the COV. I wanted them to stop by. There was a single gunshot. Okay, well, it's a single gunshot. So.
is there anything else that says if there's any more? Nope, okay. Alright.
This, right?
Yes.
Yes. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. And then everything faded. I was unconscious until the Grim Reaper took my dad away, and then the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't.
What?
You don't see. Look at this file one more
You're
time.
blind.
This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Again? I bet you can't do it a third time.
I bet you can't. Oh yeah, so
No one can correctly use the same evidence 3
the murder
times.
weapon fired twice.
I bet you're gonna mess up. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna
Oh,
fail.
I tried to present it. Victim data, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna fail. You're not gonna be able to do it. Oh, frick.
Well, you're stupid. Look at the victim data
Dang
in this
it.
file.
Shoot. How did you do that?
It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Mr. Yaniyugi?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired.
No.
It might have been fired the day before the incident.
Oh, that's easy to prove wrong.
There is no proof, absolutely none, in the court record, so don't go looking in there, that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of these shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
Yeah, probably, because if the shot that happened when he threw the gun didn't hit his father, then the other shot could have. The other shot, would have, Yes.
Yeah. I think what they just said though is that there's no way to know that, and so they're asking if you have proof to know.
Yeah.
If if there's a second. Wait, I lost my train of thought. There's no. They're saying there's no proof that the second shot was even in that elevator.
Yeah. They're saying like, whoever owned the gun could have shot it earlier before they even got stuck in the elevator.
Wait a minute. Who got murdered before then? And, it could have been at a firing range or something. But yeah, anyways. They're asking if you have any proof that the second shot was fired in that elevator as well. Yeah.
I mean, I've always seen the pattern of his eyebrows, but I've never really realized how weird it is.
Yeah, that is quite a unique eyebrow. I think I will show you proof.
Yeah, I'll show you proof.
What? Impossible!
No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Where's the picture of Edgeworth dead?
Oh, because it was fired 3 times? No.
That's the murder weapon for, Robert.
Yeah. Is it this?
The picture.
Wait, the picture? Wait, what's this?
There's a gunshot in the window.
Oh, yeah. Let's present this. The music didn't stop. Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, it did stop. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that
I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. Oh.
No.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where?
Yeah, Your Honor. Please get a clue to the contradiction in this photo. It's the window, right? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is right here.
I see. A bullet hole in the window.
Ah, my hands. Your Honor. Gregory said that he was killed by a shot from a pistol.
was killed by...
I can't pronounce his name that good. Gregory is a hard name to pronounce. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order.
Mr. Wright, where are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Smell the paper if you have to taste it. Try the case summary page. Listen to the paper.
A case summary page? That's on page 1.
The ghost inside it will tell you.
Karma, please. I don't lick or taste the paper. I smack it in order to feel the words.
Look what's written here. Oh yeah.
Not a single clue was found on the scene. That must mean the picture is fake.
There's nothing to... Huh?
I don't.
There's nothing to do.
I don't know.
Even though there wasn't any clues found, it doesn't mean the bullet... What?
I don't understand.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, like...
But there's a shot through a window, so it
obviously it went somewhere else, you know? Like,
it went to the air vents. Ding, ding,
I mean,
ding.
like, it probably went through and then fell all the way to, like, down the elevator chute thing. You know? Maybe. I don't know.
I think that window goes like out into like wherever the elevator's destination is.
Okay.
He does have a point.
that second bullet has never been found. It's not. Why?
Well, I don't know. There's a bullet hole in the window.
Because the second bullet does not exist.
Someone just poked
That
the window with their finger.
That window was injured before the incident.
Yeah, it was broken before the incident, buddy.
That bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son.
Gregory Edgeworth.
That is the truth of this matter. The whole, undeniable, delicious truth.
Edgeworth.
It's the whole milk truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Yeah, well, tell me, what was it, Von Karma, huh? What was it?
Order, I will have order.
Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet.
Like, it might have gone down the elevator.
So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
I knew the judge would be an idiot.
What was that?
Nothing. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Yeah,
I-
how did this happen?
I mean, you know.
I don't believe that the second bullet doesn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
Oh, what are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
It's hopeless.
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Looks like I am
Nick.
wrong.
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
I guess that window just had a war wound, a war scar.
Yeah, that
Back when
window.
it was in World War II.
And that window was just shot earlier.
Fighting window Nazis. Oh.
Yeah, someone put their finger in the window. They use their finger to stab it.
But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
Is this where Mia comes out?
I'm sorry.
I saw it.
It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that two shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. Other than the person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was trying to think if it could be that simple.
I was Phoenix wrong, I think that.
This case stood unsolved for 15 years.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Looks like the defense is having an argument over there. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Probably.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? You've been paying attention, little boy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I don't. I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Then I would say you're still not guilty. but
Then he's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now, please.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I should be saying. I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
I have an objection. Come on. There's gotta be, like, something I can say. You know?
Yeah?
I can't just say no objections.
Worst case, you lose health.
Your Honor, I object.
That's hilarious.
No.
You're gonna give me a heart attack for how stupid that was. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, huh?
Oof. Robots, oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Gra.
I just saw a very, like, I saw a frame of me.
Me too. It must exist. The second bullet.
What? What'd you just say? Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where? So someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Is it in your pocket? Is it the one in your pocket?
Oh, wait, Your Honor.
Hmm?
The second bullet. It existed.
What? It existed? Wait, but we've just heard proof that it does not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime.
That's what happened. But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
He's gotta be Yanni Yogi, right? I'm still thinking about that one.
Yanni Yogi himself also said he was innocent, though.
Well, he probably knows that Edgeworth will confess, you know?
I don't know.
It's just, he's probably still going through the plan to try and get revenge on Edgeworth.
Maybe. So, the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. I would know. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer had to find it?
Yeah, probably had to.
Of course there was a need, that's why they took it.
But what possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... the murderer is cautious, the bullet would be proof?
Probably.
Because if the murderer wanted to be... the bullet would be proof, I guess.
Yeah, proof. Whoa!
Well, the bullet would be proof.
I think...
Well, the absence
if
of
they were-
the bullet would be proof. You know?
Yeah,
This?
maybe.
Or maybe they thought, okay, it's definitely not this.
Proof?
Special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
That'd be weird.
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but that would be weird just to go like, got the bullet from Gregory. Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? You sound like an idiot.
Of course I
Going to have
have.
to penalize you.
Oh no, my health is all gone.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer had to find it. Murder was
Proof.
cautious. It was cautious. Yeah, it was proof. It was a special bullet. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the
Okay.
2 shots fired?
Alright.
Man, seriously?
So it's stress. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for a stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Irk. Had to take it. Had to take it. That's what I said. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright? Oh, I remember what it is.
Yes, Your Honor, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet is a hit the murderer? Huh? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. Yeah, you know?
You know.
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that really happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murder came from outside, yes, okay.
We should have gotten a hint after we got it wrong the first time.
Yeah.
Because there was like no hint that it was the murderer didn't need it.
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits. Woo! Bullet goes, oh no, I got shot trying to kill somebody.
Ow!
The boy
Oh,
loses
jeez.
consciousness.
Got really smart. I'm gonna get my revenge now.
Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Yes, you can. Just do it anyway. Just do it. Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy?
Remember that Mr. Grossberg? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. I'm talking to you, fairies. I kindly captured one. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his years of prosecuting.
I wanted to do an echoey thing, but Phoenix didn't talk.
Cuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Injured.
Which would mean...
I see. It can only mean one thing. He was the
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh my gosh.
It was Von Karma?
Oh man, oh boy.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
Hot diggity no, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? I just randomly asked the name.
Well, save it for a better time. I mean, we have nothing to really lead up to him. I mean, we kind of do, but like, we could say why it's him, you know?
Yeah, why would you save it for a better time?
Say it now.
I don't, man, but we already lost half our health in that annoying thing.
It's okay, whatever.
Alright.
Music stopped. Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect.
The music also stopped when we accidentally said that the murderer in the last trial was Cody.
Yeah, it did. Well,
this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what?
Von Karma.
Von Karma?
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Him? Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is!
It's no use.
Edward?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Grr, nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, we couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait a minute.
Unless you had a really good magnet.
Really good magnet.
The magnet?
What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Maybe it healed over the bullet. I don't know.
It's in his shoulder still.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Or what? Is it in my shoulder, perhaps?
Do an
Do you have
X-ray,
the metal
bro.
detector? Would the metal detector detect the bullet?
This is metal detector.
God.
Oh my gosh, show evidence. Let's do it. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it.
I brought the
And I'll
metal
even-
detector.
I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is this, right? It's gotta be. Come on. This has to be it. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed a surgery on himself.
You don't mean.
I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out.
I brought a metal detector with me.
Instead of using an X-ray like a normal person, we could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you. I'm gonna run over you with my car and see what we find. It's funny.
I refuse.
He sweats profusely.
You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you?
Order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Objection. No. I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. I need to go to a hospital really quick and do some surgery and kill the bullet. I don't mean nothing.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Phoenix, go over there and hold him down if you need to.
It's just the metal buttons on my coat, sir.
Alright,
Nothing else.
alright, Von Karma, strip naked.
Gosh. Nick, what does this mean?
Nick, you're allowed to do it. I think that's what something he said.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Get it? Bullet shot?
We have to give it a
Gosh.
bullet shot. Dun, dun, dun.
It's loud. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder.
Yeah, like
The bullet.
I got surgery from a motorcycle
How'd you
accident.
know the bullet went to his right shoulder?
I don't know.
Mr. Von Karma.
Maybe they did it all over him until it detected.
Oh, it shot you in the crotch. Ooh.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, man.
That just sucked.
That would be very crazy.
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder, but it's from the World War. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Yeah, Von Karma.
No. Can you prove that? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. No.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
I wonder what this proof is.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident.
We just have to remove it from your shoulder right here, right now.
Here's my final proof. Was it the bullet he dropped? I don't know. What? Let's go through each one. Not this one. Time of death. Not this one. Not this one. No. Map of Gourd Lake. Not this one.
See those boats? They look like bullets.
My weapon shot 3 times. No.
3 times. Wait, never mind. That's probably this pistol from the murder. I thought maybe it was saying 2 from the DL6 incident, and then 1 from the Robert Hammond murder, but I forgot he fired it twice.
Yeah.
Or 3 times.
Let's just use the metal detector again. What if... What, I don't know.
Maybe in the cave. Well,
Trapped in the elevator and we lost. Okay. So
Phoenix
that...
made it sound so obvious. He was like, I got evidence, and it's... one of these...
Maybe it's Elevator District Courthouse because he's been a prosecutor for 50 years or whatever he said. And he probably was in the courthouse.
There's probably many courthouses he goes to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Photograph of a scene of the murder. Let's check it out, Buster. What does that say, huh? Does that say? It probably says nothing. I'm curious now.
The words.
I think it's in Japanese or something. It's.
The words say Von Karma is the killer.
I can't tell if they just like wrote gibberish words or if they wrote it in Japanese. It's really hard to see.
Oh.
Well, I mean, is it the thing he dropped? Maybe it's...
Wait, hold on.
What?
He didn't fire twice there, did he? Didn't...
I think,
He shot Robert Hammond once, and then didn't he only shoot once there?
well, actually, he shot... I thought I remembered that he shot once, and then he shot the guy.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait,
He shot Robert... Oh, right. No, actually, I remember now. He shot Robert Hammond, and then remember he shot, and then you shot again because someone was now looking.
Yeah. And then he shot again. But that was only 2 times. This one says 3 times. Does that mean anything?
But Robert Hammond was killed as well. Larry said he heard a loud noise passing by the boat caretaker or something. Or heard... I think he did. I don't know.
Right here. Yeah, did he shoot a total of 2 times? He did, right?
I could have sworn I remember them saying you shot once, and then when you were sure someone was looking, you shot again. Or you shot again just so that no one could deny that a gun was fired on that boat.
But that was only twice, right? And then
But he also killed Robert Hammond before it.
Wait, okay, I forgot what happened here. I literally forgot what happened here.
He shot once into the water and then shot again when to make sure that if anyone looked, they would see that it was from the boat. And before that, he also killed Hammond, which would have been 3 shots. Unless there wasn't 2 shots on the bullet. I thought there was.
I don't know. I just forgot what happened here. I mean, like, this was Edgeworth and that was the old dude, right? Wasn't that what happened? Pretty sure, right?
Maybe it is the gun. Maybe they didn't. Maybe he didn't shoot. Maybe the old guy didn't shoot twice on the boat. Maybe Yanni only shot once. I don't remember.
I mean, it could be this district courthouse.
I don't know. I feel like that's very.
Well, actually, didn't the judge say earlier that he was like, oh yes, I remember something by the name of DL6, or I remember Yanni Yogi. You know, I remember Yanni Yogi and DL6 incident. Maybe it came from this courthouse, and he was at this courthouse.
I think remember as in just heard about it because it was very well known.
Okay. Man, I mean, they always refers to this as district courthouse.
There's no way there's only one in the entire country though.
Well, I know, just the game always refers to this as district courthouse. I'm just saying.
No, obviously you're in town elevator and district courthouse.
Proof that he was there, right? Oh yeah, proof that
I looked at the evidence again. Is there any?
yeah, proof that this bullet wasn't from before DL6.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Wait, if that bullet still bears clear ballistic markings, then the one in Von Karma would. Well, I guess they would. Wait, but do you have time to do surgery to remove it before? Is that it? Is that really it? The bullet in your shoulder would clearly have ballistic markings, so let's go ahead and open your shoulder, Von Karma. Let's go ahead and take you to a hospital and.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's it. Is that really it? Is that?
It's the only thing we can think of. You know, it's
Yeah, we're confused with the gun.
So let's just do it, and if it's not right, then just look it up.
We have not used that evidence yet, so.
Yeah, if it's not right, then just look it up.
Okay. That's a bullet.
Ooh.
Where did you get that?
There's a bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
Ballistic markings.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Phoenix.
You may recall the term. Came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Did it?
Yeah, Von Karma was a meanie to Maya about it. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon.
Yes, I know they are.
All bullets fired from the gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern.
Yes.
This is a flashback.
Oh. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
Oh my gosh. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Wait, so this guy wanted to kill someone, but didn't bring his own gun, so when he went in the elevator, he was like, oh, convenient, there's a gun, and just shot the guy with the same gun he got shot with. Or was it like, oh, I gotta protect myself.
Wait. Yeah, wait. Wait, what was he planning on doing if there wasn't a gun in there? Was he just gonna strangle Edgeworth in the elevator? Wait, I'm kind of... Yeah.
Maybe he had a knife and he was like, oh, a gun's much better.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I would be really afraid if he brought that up. Like, wait, oh crap. Wait. No, Phoenix. I brought my own gun.
I brought my own gun, therefore the bullet he wouldn't match that gun. my gosh. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. And we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet, even though your bullet's 15 years old and it's probably decomposing. And solve this case once and for all.
Von Karma is only scared because it's like a memento to him.
I don't want to lose my bullet.
Oh my gosh. My prized possession. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Warg. Warg. Here you go.
That scream. I've heard that scream before.
It's exactly the same. Warg. There was warg in the scream.
Borg,
No,
Snorgle.
Warg.
Wait, I know. No, I cannot breathe.
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my dad. Get away from my father. My dad.
Warg. Warg.
Borg.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Click, click, click. Mr. Von Karma.
I'm just thinking, like, imagine like throwing a gun and it shoots, and you just hear like in the distance, Warg! Ah! Ow!
I mean, it probably sounded much more like a scream and not warg.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't making a point that it was Warg. I was
okay.
just saying in the near distance. Ah!
Snuggles from Markle.
Gosh darn you!
I'll get my revenge on you, Edward. Edgeworth, you dared to find me.
There's another earthquake.
It was you. Wait a minute, you're the one that caused the earthquake.
You're the one that. Oh my gosh. You made a giant rock fall underground and it caused an earthquake.
You and your father are my curse. My curse.
The people behind that just sitting up there.
This is my chance to lick Karma's fingers.
We need to take his fingerprints.
Wait until the blood starts coming down.
It's just that over and over.
And he's mad.
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you.
He's rocking it.
I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death.
He's headbanging. Woo, with the
15
music.
years earlier.
He's headbanging the music.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Jeez, what a sore loser. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking. Where I got, the room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes.
Okay, so he didn't go there with the intention to murder. He just found the gun. He's like, I hate you, dead. I saw all three people lying I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. Okay, so that explains.
Wait, is this like the elevator door right here? I thought he shot through the window.
No, yeah, it shot him outside.
Oh, right. My bad.
I knew then it was destiny.
That's a different time that it was shot.
Yeah.
That was at the lake.
I felt my destiny. I traveled to a boat and shot at the building, knowing that it would hit Edgeworth. And guess what? It did. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Okay, so you did think it was Yogi. Poor.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? A good Samaritan, maybe? Bah, those don't exist. Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade.
So yeah, he just confessed, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Now, end it.
I don't want to have to
Very
bang my
well.
head on the wall anymore.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like lunge at Edgeworth and try and strangle him or snap his neck.
He's being more calm about it now.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of weird.
I know, he was like...
Oh my gosh.
Bonk, bonk.
I knew this was happening all along. That's why I have the perfect setup now.
That's why I'm perfectly calm. Even the head banging was a setup. I just never got to do that in my entire life. It would leave a mark, you see.
It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yes.
Oh,
There's confetti.
Someone refilled the confetti. Nice. I kind of thought we wouldn't have confetti. That is all. This court is adjourned. I thought I would have to start shouting or something in replacement of it. Whoa, you did it, or something like that. 5:38 p.m. This court lasted more than half the day.
Nick, we did it! Oh, did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual.
He looked really calm at the end.
He was pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed!
Yeah.
We never examined the bullet.
Well, he admitted it though. So.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
Yeah, thankfully.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth?
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you. Thank you, Right.
You always look so unhappy. Have a smile on your face, dude.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Edgeworth!
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would.
I'm so happy, I think this is time to admit it. I love you, Edgeworth! Grabs him and makes out with him.
Oh my gosh.
I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Let's go to McDonald's. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
Let's go to Pizza Hut. They have fine dining.
Let's go to Burger King.
In Japan, they're fine dining. According to that game. Film
Food theory.
I said all the wrong
Practically
ones.
fine dining.
Practically fine dining. What do you say?
Huh? Oh, I said, let's go to Burger King.
Let's go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Let's go to John's Incredible Pizza.
I didn't.
That's how you say thank you.
I didn't read the last part of the thing.
I see. Whoa, I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
He didn't know how to celebrate, so he just like, whoa.
Whoa. I'm never doing that again, Maya. I'll get you for this one day.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all.
Care about
I'm here.
I don't care about you. You have a freaking frog face.
Y'all were great in there.
You're enough to strangle a bullfrog. Thank you.
That Phoenix, that whole trial was so tense that it was enough to
Fix
throw
my computer.
to fix my computer.
Choke a mule.
Fix my camera.
I don't got a computer. Yeah. It was so tense that was enough to fix my camera. That was enough to pay me extra film.
That was enough to choke a mule. Oh my
That was enough to
gosh.
choke a mule. That was enough to strangle a bull.
That was enough to suffocate. Name an animal. I don't know what animal. Suffocate a giraffe.
Axolotl.
Suffocate a platypus.
That was enough to drown a fish in water.
No, Edgeworth, congrats.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
Your hand isn't strong enough to probably strangle a bullfrog.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? I never said anything about, you being the murderer and all, and if I did, then you must have heard me wrong.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I'm back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Question mark?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Oh, it's
Oh,
Larry.
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
This is what he said
She
the first
broke
date.
up with me.
No.
Yeah, she broke up with me. Why is the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Fiance, she asked to marry me. No, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
Fiance, she's pregnant. I'm kidding. I hate my life. You don't look sick.
It's Fiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Yeah, she's leaving you behind.
At least she didn't die.
Should have seen that coming.
I know. What if Nick?
Oh my gosh.
She was murdered. she was murdered, and now they think I did it again. Oh crap! Here we go again.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
something.
She gave birth and she left the child with me.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Can you take this baby off my hands?
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. TikTok, take the note, Edgy.
I like this sleeve thing. I like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Celebration, that's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Thanks. But Harry? Looking forward to it, but I'm not Harry. Come on. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk or prison food, right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't want to go to prison again.
Right?
Yeah, what's up? Huh?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? That's a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Hey, Nick! Wasn't that exactly exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth
Okay,
in
so
school?
Larry did steal it? $38? No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
When something stinks,
When
yeah.
something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events.
Oh yeah, I remember like the first day we met him or whatever, it was like, he's not a bad guy, he just gets in unlucky situations, you know?
Yeah, the ultimate unlucky
Wow.
man.
Edgeworth,
Huh?
you should have told me!
No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. I'm innocent.
Grr.
Top
What is
10
that?
crimes that I've gotten away with.
What does that leave me? I became. Oh.
Not that I have 9 other crimes that I've committed and gotten away with, you know.
What does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. Geez, you're such a sensitive dude.
The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known, I'd become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Line up with those 2 security
Hey,
dudes.
photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
No one shows up to dinner. Aww.
That'd be sad.
Oh, there you go. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Oh, Edgeworth wasn't there? Okay. I was about to say, Edgeworth's like, he's like, they're in the restaurant.
Why do kids like animatronics?
They're in the Chuck E. Cheese.
They're at Freddy
Freddy
Fazbear's.
Fazbear.
Wait, was it Pizzeria?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Why do kids like animatronics? They look so disgusting. I think, you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to take this restaurant to court. It's failing so many health issues.
Nick, look, it's a rabbit. Look, it's a fox. Oh gosh. They probably brought Edgeworth back some food.
Yeah. Whoa. It's like, it smells blood.
Wait a minute.
Another murder.
Maya. Whoa. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still... I smell something. It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this, a letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. It was useless.
You literally did. You had Mia come into my brain. Come to my brain. And
That could have just been like their memory or something. Were you emulating her?
Or you're a spirit medium and you need to unlock your powers.
Yeah, I really doubt Phoenix is capable of that himself. Maya probably did something there.
You're just gonna blow him off like that? But yeah.
Phoenix isn't a spirit medium. Has he ever stood under a waterfall? I don't think
Maybe he's Maya's long lost brother.
so. Long lost brother. Reunited.
Phoenix Faye.
So,
So I've decided to go back into my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Huh. Wow, she's finally gone.
goodbye. What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left to the station.
They've already left and you're screwed. There's no way you're getting there quick enough.
I guess I'm too late.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Nick!
Maya? So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Be good.
Hold it!
Wait! I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. Yeah.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still, it was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
I didn't do anything.
The bullet.
All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Was it the bullet? What was it?
Not that one, but the other one. Yeah, the bag that she grabbed off of Von Karma.
Oh, this, right? Yeah.
Bullet.
Von Karma was convinced he had taken... I don't know what conceived means. Is convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6.
Born. That's what it means.
He was born to taking all the evidence?
I just sound like you said conceived. When he was conceived, he took all the evidence.
But you were the one who received
Conceived isn't when you're born, it's when an egg meets a sperm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Conceived. Oh, I didn't know that.
It sounds more like a casual word. Not like a biological word, whatever. A word used in science.
Oh yeah, become pregnant.
Wait, become pregnant?
When Von Karma became pregnant while stealing the file.
Who's stealing the file? Bullet made him pregnant. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This is the bullet that made Von Karma pregnant. Put it into Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick?
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're helpless.
I don't know about that.
Oh shoot, the train just left without me.
Okay, I guess I'll have to stay. Let's go get burgers. So this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Bye.
Yeah.
Worthless.
Anime picture.
Anime.
Thanks, Nick.
No, 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 no. Yeah.
So my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. I'll retire. Now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. Well, not...
Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
What's going on right now?
I think is like what happened after. They're still doing trials together.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay. Hey, pal, Mr. Redford came down to the precinct to wish the talk
Happy New Year.
about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop, Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside.
Everyone was laughing
Kind
at
of
him.
like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Who would be embarrassed doing that? Why, is that why everyone gives me weird looks whenever I do that? Oh my gosh. Oh, time to do something crazy like shave my hair because of how embarrassed I am. Nick? Haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
Oh my gosh. She says she's gonna live there forever.
So we're apparently just some reporter, I guess, right now? Because he said, wow, Nick, haven't seen him. Right, yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately, you know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
You taught him everything he knows? I really doubt that.
He didn't, he was just the prosecutor in your first trial. He was the tutorial prosecutor. Phoenix, right? The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. You should know, I've taken over management. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Take the murder room if you would like.
Masakutsu Endo. It's a program.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Who are we? Are we?
I guess we're just like a reporter or something. Or maybe we're Maya returning and they can't find Phoenix anywhere.
Phoenix Wright?
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Didn't you know that they're putting things on...
Dropping the sound effects at Sushi Mori.
At Sushi, you can't have an actor name like that. I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? Yeah, because he's apparently the Pink Princess.
He's a pink princess.
Hiroshi! Ayumi.
It's Hiroshi Nakaya.
Byakuya!
Hiroshi is from Aoni and Ayumi is from Corpse Party. That is you.
I got a letter from
I
Mike the
get
other
that
day.
thing. You got something.
Under the...
I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some pink trading cards. That's where you sit at. She
Yeah.
says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Was she talking about Maya? Because I missed the first.
Yeah,
okay,
I think so.
I guess this isn't Maya walking around looking green.
Yumiko Uchida.
Sounds familiar.
Hey, it's a kid.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other
She's in
day,
the studio right now.
and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Sucks to be here. That's Sushi.
Sushi.
Hey, Nala. Sushi. Producer. Good job producing the show. I'm in the game. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Okay. Crazy
It
person.
was the ghost. Okay.
The ghost was visible
Shinji.
enough to strangle a bullfrog.
It was the ghost. Oh.
Oh!
Finally, we can see Phoenix at another angle. You know? Finally.
Edward is smiling.
Oh, Edward is smiling. I was just looking at Phoenix.
Yay!
Oh. Episode 5?
Brand new episode has been added. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes.
Is this like second game stuff or what?
I thought this was. I don't remember there being a 5th episode in the first game. Maybe there is, and I just didn't know.
Oh. Yes, save my progress. Please, please, please save my progress.
Please, I'm
Overwrite.
done with this nightmare.
I'm
Yeah,
just
there's a
gonna
5th episode. Holy.
I'm gonna save it down here just in case. Here we go.
I'm really curious to see what it is, because this is the start of where I haven't actually seen any game anymore.
So should we check out the intro or something?
Oh, sure.
If you want it.
I would-
Oh, well, I thought you were just like, I'm curious to see what it is.
Yeah.